The Sorting Hat almost got him to Gryffindor, but Ravenclaw got him, and I bet they were happy. In this video, I will present several reasons why I think Professor Flitwick was the perfect head of Ravenclaw. Flitwick was a brilliant charms teacher who was also a very creative thinker. He taught Hogwarts front doorways to recognize a picture of Sirius after his successful escape from Azkaban. He also used his knowledge and his abilities to create beautiful Christmas decorations for Hogwarts during his time there. You'd expect the head of Ravenclaw to be smart, but Flitwick was wise beyond his years. While certain Ravenclaws may be pompous, Flitwick was humble. He was evidently trusted by Dumbledore, casting enchantments to secure the Philosopher's Stone, and touring the maze in the Triwizard Tournament, and he had a serene and abiding confidence in his own skills. Flitwick was so indifferent to Umbridge that he was willing to undermine her when the situation demanded it, especially when it came to the Weasley twins and their magical box of tricks. "Thank you so much, Professor," said Professor Flitwick in his squeaky little voice. "I could have got rid of the sparklers myself, of course, but I wasn't sure whether or not I had the authority." He appears to have spared this sort of modest but still sarcastic remark for terrible defense against the dark arts professors. When Ginny was put into the Chamber of Secrets, Lockhart felt the brunt of Flitwick's impatience. Flitwick was one of the first to advise Lockhart to make good on his boasts and rescue Ginny himself. Flitwick's calm demeanor, on the other hand, made him highly approachable to his students. He was undoubtedly less stringent than his colleagues heads of house, permitting Christmas classroom activities and seldom administering punishments. He certainly felt a great sense of responsibility for those in his house, as he persisted in returning to watch after his Ravenclaws after being stupefied and knocked unconscious by a Death Eater. And it wasn't only his own house that he was concerned with. Flitwick bursts into tears when Ginny Weasley was taken into the Chamber of Secrets. He forgives Neville for moving him around the room during a banishing spells lesson, admires Fred and George's portable swamp so much that he leaves a section of it in place, and expresses his support for Harry after his Quibbler interview with a hidden box of sugar mice. Basically, if you want a terrible defense against the dark arts teacher, he was pretty supportive. Flitwick might have been small in stature, but he was always bold. The Sorting Hat almost put him in Gryffindor after all. He not only refused to remain in the hospital wing after being attacked by Death Eaters, but he also returned to Hogwarts following Dumbledore's death to assist in keeping his students safe. Essentially, he was the ideal blend of Gryffindor's courage and Ravenclaw's wit and wisdom. Really, could you ask for a better head of house than Professor Phileas Flitwick?